I would like to invite the distinguished representative of the Russian Federation.
Thank you, Mr. President. For 8 years now, every 6 months, we hear briefings from the ICC prosecutor on the investigation of the situation in Libya. Today is the 17th report in a row. From one year to the next in this chamber, we are assured that the ICC is an institution that is able to play an important role in stopping armed confrontation and restoring lawfulness, which apparently is able to bring to book those who are guilty and strengthen faith in justice among Libyans. Alas, the realities point to quite the opposite. Each year, the ICC becomes an ever less significant factor on the international arena. There is no momentum in its investigations, no results. Yesterday, I looked through the statements by Russian representatives in the Security Council on this subject over previous years. And I could have delivered any one of those today. They are 100% relevant. It seems that the ICC is chronically immune to fair criticism delivered to it. Mr. President, the conflict in Libya has deep roots. In 2011, attempts by the air forces of the USA, France, the United Kingdom, Canada, Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, Norway, and a swarm of other states to bomb democracy into the former Jamahiriya brought about nothing but numerous human victims, provoked chaos, rampant crime, and flows of refugees. All of this surreptitiously slipped out of the sight of the ICC prosecutor. Now, clearly there are particular reasons for that. For those who still naively believe in the shining image of the ICC as a champion of justice, I would recommend that you look at the decision of the judges from the 12th of April this year. And it seems that my colleague from the USA referred to this decision. The court directly declared to the international community that in certain circumstances justice can be set aside. The interests of victims, the severity of crimes, those are secondary categories for the ICC. The most important criteria is the criteria of the so-called interests of justice. In the interests of justice, the ICC now has the right to not begin an investigation if A, it doubts as to the feasibility or the possibility of an investigation, given the lack of cooperation of interested parties against a backdrop of sanctions pressure on the members of the court themselves, and B, budgetary restrictions. I fear that after such an elegant verdict describing the interests of justice as the ICC understands it, it will never be able to restore its reputation. With this judicial policy, the investigation in respect of Libya will hardly be able to achieve any credible results. Thank you, Mr. President.
I thank the distinguished representative of the Russian Federation.